Hey, it's been a hot minute since we talked about this little chestnut. If you don't know what this is, this was a puzzle at the very first 21 Pilots FPE event in Columbus, Ohio, that was the very same day that Clancy was released. The puzzle was at the very end of the exhibit, and the staff, the 21 Pilots staff working the event, were encouraging fans to go ahead and solve this. To which, if you read what the puzzle says, Clancy Ultimus Capitulus 25, or to translate from Latin, Clancy Ultimate or Final Chapter 25. Immediately, people began theorizing, speculating what in the world this meant. Theories were flying off the shelves. People thought this was going to be when we were going to get the Paladin Straight music video, considering we didn't get one at the time. People began speculating, oh, we'll get another song from the 21 Pilots on June 25th. There are people who thought we were going to get a whole nother album just 1 month Clancy got released. And you had other theories looking at this year, 2025, a full year after Clancy releases, and also more importantly, the 10-year anniversary of Blurryface. And to this day, we still don't know what the Clancy Ultimus Capitulus 25 means or what it's going to hold. So until then, we should take a look at 21 Pilots and the number 25 and how things correlate to each other. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well and hope it continues to go well. Today, we are spotlighting a theory thread over from the Twitter machine from Vo, I think that's how you pronounce it, Vo or Vu Tyler. So Void Tyler over on the Twitter machine. I'll put a link to Twitter in the Instagram, the description box below. That way you can go give her a follow because it is a great thread we're going to be reading through today. Also in the description box below is links to support the channel, such as our Ko-Fi as well as Patreon. Just shouting out for no reason. I may or may not had to pay the taxes recently, and it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the theory. All the connections between 21 Pilots and the number 25 and why it's relevant. A thread. The number 25 has become a very important piece of 21 Pilots lore and fan theories. Months after my first thread, I want to untangle this theory and make everything we related clearer with a second thread. Starting off the important dates, June 25th, 2017. It's the day of the last show of the Blurryface era. On the exact same day, Tyler tweeted a photo of him washing away the blurry paint. This symbolizes the first time Blurryface was defeated before the hiatus. On 6/25 is also the same day Simone Weil arrived in New York. We learned Simone Weil is a very important person in the 21 Pilots lore, and that 6/25 links to her really interesting. Credits, of course, to Keon's East. The last music video we had from 21 Pilots was The Line, released on November 25th. Moving on to mentions of the 25th in various contexts, I would like to give the official reason for the importance of the 25th and then list the rest in chronological order. So, the day Clancy was released, Clickies found this puzzle to solve at the FPE event in Columbus, Ohio. Once the puzzle is solved, it spells out Clancy Ultimus Capitulus 25, making the number relevant to the resolution of the lore. Continuing the search, Clickies have found this number repeated many times. For example, Snapback lyric, "Fool you once, it's been 25 times." In Paladin Straight, Nico says, "Hello Clancy," at 6 minutes and 25 seconds. In Overcompensate, the tempo changes from 120 BPM to 95, which equals 25. It also appears several times in the Clancy digital remains. Tyler and Josh make the peace gesture 5 times during the Psy live stream. Keon says not to alarm anyone, but they do the sign 5 times in the live stream, unless you count when the live stream has ended, but even then, Tyler does it a total of 5 times. 25 strikes once again. Josh posted a screenshot of his 10K data on Instagram stories. Look at the miles Josh has done. 6.25 miles, 6.25 miles. And
Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section below, but I do believe Josh posted this the same day Clancy got released and or shortly after we got the digital remains, when we were all freaking out about Clancy Final Chapter 25. Someone noted that the 10K, it's 6.2 miles, but the data we see is 6.25. So very interesting. And admittedly right here, I have to interject and say that personally, I thought this was a bit of a reach when it was first going around. Many people were freaking out about this. I kind of wrote it off, but it is Josh and a member of 21 Pilots. So hypothetically, this could be something. It's always something unless proven otherwise, and this is one of the things we have to wait for. So fun little thing that Josh potentially uses a teaser. Take note of everything we've said so far. To the TOP fandom and lore, all of this is very relevant for the future. In fact, this means that the storyline is not over yet, and that we will have new content that could expand and bring an end to this 10-year narrative. We all know what the band might release, but whatever it is, music or something else, for me, it will be a well-deserved end to the lore. If anything I've added to the thread is wrong, feel free to correct me, let us know down in the comments. This will remain an ongoing thread for hypothetical future updates. I take almost no credit for the theories on this thread. In fact, I thank all the clickies who helped me develop for them from the beginning, especially the Italian click. Love you guys. Hope everything was clear and useful.
So that's all the meaning of 25 with the pilots, unless, again, the theory thread is missing something. It is worth mentioning that there are the people out there, like most things, whether we talk about symbolism of animals and or colors 21 Pilots using, I've seen people try to tie in the number 25, what it represents in other cultures and other aspects, into theories as well. And if you search, what does the number 25 represent? You're just going to find a lot of what does it mean spiritually or what does it mean biblically, which sure, it is worth noting. And the number 25 biblically represents a grace as well as restoration and new beginnings. And a lot of it will point to Leviticus, and reading through it, it talks about the year of Jubilee, but also a year of rest. So I'm not necessarily sure how that ties into the theory, but I guess it's worth noting in case you want outside of 21 Pilots aspect to look into.
And just because I didn't want to throw just biblically things at you, even though literally that was almost every single link on Google, and I turned to the AI overview, which I don't trust 90% of the time, but the number 25 also can represent in numerology as a symbol of harmony and balance, encouraging the finding of equilibrium in all aspects of life. We talked about the spiritual meaning, but in other spiritualities, it means adventure, freedom, and new experiences. In the United States, 25 is the penny. Fun. In sports, it is a high number that people love to wear, honoring a special achievement or a player. And then in other cultures, 25 is associated with the concept of the cultural cycle or retro/nostalgic returns. And like I'll get into now, milestones.
Other than that, people will tie it to celebratory events. A lot of people will tie Jubilee years, like the Queen of England when's 25 year, 50 year, 75th year, 100, whatever. They will have a big celebration event that goes on. So, possibly meaning that you have to wait 25 years. Time capsule. But who knows? But that is basically the bulk of Clancy Final Chapter 25. Again, no idea what it can represent. Me personally, I think it will be the end of the storyline. I think we'll get one more song. That is what I'm thinking, with an epic, long music video. I want that. I really, really want that. I don't think it's going to be a full album because really they haven't had the time and also label approval for that rollout strategy. Might be hard to do because that isn't exactly a common thing. I know double albums that I referred to in the past that I wanted was like Stadium Arcade, where you got both things at the same time, all those songs at once, not what you saw Idola do with Eviscerate and Mend, whereas like two separate albums that are just one narrative, even though their whole discography is a narrative piece, much like Pilots. So I don't know. I think it's just going to be one more, if not two, at max, more songs. I don't think it's going to be a whole album, but let me know what you think down in the comment section below, as well as what you think of anything about Clancy Final Chapter 25. Let me know down in the comment section below. Once again, thank you, Void Tyler, over on the Twitter machine for the thread. Very wonderful. Definitely go give a follow. Thank you to Making It With Alex for the support over on Patreon. That could be you too, to help recoup how much I paid the taxman. Oh boy, yuck. Icky, gross stuff. Don't grow up, kids. Anyway, guys, I will see you all on Friday, where we will listen to the new Half-Alive song, which they randomly put out last week. So I'll see you all then. Goodbye. And good night, more importantly. Have a good day. And I'll see you later.